G'day guys and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Factorio, and this is our IceWorld series and I'm heading back to the central part of the base to start a very lovely project today. Here's a little bit of stuff we need to get rid of on our way through, a little bit of tidy up from some upgrade of something I'm sure we did. But yeah, this will be episode 29 of the IceWorld series in Factorio, and this episode we're going to be doing something we've not done before ever, which is begin the uranium fuel processing process and then get things kind of kicking along with uranium fuel, and then maybe next episode we might look at nuclear fuel options. So please guys, jump in, enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you right here in just a sec. Rightio, I just noticed there are some attacks happening at the moment. It looks like we got maybe some happening down here. These guys are attacking. What are they doing? Are they going to attack the wall? Let's have a bit of a look at it and see how it's going. I'm assuming that everything's being repaired. Yep, here we go. They get destroyed. But it may not even be them that's causing the issues, although there might just be, yeah, I think we had some, there we go, we had some infrastructure out there, and that's probably what was causing the alarms. But let's not get sidetracked. Must go up and tidy up here at some point, but we won't get sidetracked. We talk about the uranium processing. So I have not done this before, but I had a little test before, and I think I know how I want to start it. But if you see any tips here, please jump in the comment section and let me know tips. And I would really appreciate that. So I do know that I need centrifuge here. So if I go into this tab here, I can see the centrifuge. It needs steel iron gear wheels, which I have, and it needs some more red circuits and some concrete. So I'm going to manually make, I think I want 8 of these, and then I'll show you exactly why I want the 8. So I'm going to make, I'm going to try and get quite a bit of this. So let me just pick up, if I can, just pick up some of this guy. I'm just going to manually craft 8 of these guys, and I'm going to pick this up while running in the opposite direction. Yep, now I'm just going to go and get a little bit more of that on as well for the iron gear wheels, and then I'm going to head down, zoom out a bit and head down across past the bus, and then I'm going to see, because you can put these into a machine and make them, but I think I'm going to make them just based on just based on crafting, just these centrifuge. So this is, no, I believe we're making here concrete, and that's what I think he needs. The centrifuge needs some concrete. Absolutely good. So we've got lots of concrete coming out here. So I just want the concrete. So I'm just going to go down here and pick it all up. At least pick that much up, and these guys will make it really quick. Look at that already. I've got another full line after a couple of seconds, so that's nice. I'm going to see there I can make 2 centrifuge. Let me make them separately, and the 2 centrifuge will be making and getting going. Now I want to see, do I already have, let me just see if I can, I've got plenty of those, I've got plenty of steel. What else do I need then? Is it concrete for more centrifuge? Is it concrete? It is concrete and a bit more of this. So if I just get a little bit more of this iron and a lot more of this concrete, yeah, that's good. And I know I've got it over here, but I don't really want to pick it up from there. And then I think we've got refined concrete is being processed here. Yeah, so that's not what we need. Coming in here, so this will get me another 1. So let me just go back here. I might have to go back and get some reds. So I'll just go collecting a few of these and a few of those. I've just picked up some byproducts that I'll need to get rid of a little bit later, but let me get, that's 4 of the 8 centrifuge that I think I need to get going. So if I can, let me do this, make sure we don't get any of them purples again, pick up some reds, pick up a little bit more steel, and then go down here. Where's the concrete? Here it is. Is that, oh no, that's a refined concrete. This is the concrete here. So this will fill my inventory. So the refined concrete was being put into here. So I'm just going to try and dump that if I can. Let me see. Refined concrete. Yep. And did I just pick up something? No. Okay, so centrifuge, another 1. So I think that's 5 centrifuge here because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do need just a few, 3 more. and then we should be right to go, and then I can start my little project here as well, picking up those guys, picking up these guys, and then grabbing some reds. I think that's it. No, I got a few reds there. I think it's steel I might need. So let me just, whoop, bit of coal there going on there as well with the grabbing. Another one, that's 6. And what stops me now? Iron gear wheels and concretes. Iron gear wheels and concrete. Well, that's all available down here, isn't it? So if I go here and then all the way up, lots of concrete and lots of iron gear wheels. And I really should be able to do, so that should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And one more is going to be, I need a tiniest bit more concrete, and I think a tiniest bit more of this. So that will be, no. And there we go. There's the 8 centrifuge. So that's all pretty good. Now here's where we get in the nuclear fuel to get going. And we have to start the Kovarex enrichment process. So I've got a bit of a plan here. I'm going to do this. Let me just bring this down a bit so I can just, not that, let me do it that way and bring him up, rushing about here. Yep, just do this, go down and just do that to sort of there. I think that's kind of good. And I will put down, what will I do? I will put down sort of the base as well, like the foundation as well, just to make this all quite nice, because I do like this. Now, I think the way I'm going to do it is fairly simple. I'm going to offload these guys to here, yeah, and I want just these undergroundies of the yellow, and just to go here to here, and keep it coming on. Yeah. Right, so the first thing I want to do is get myself the 4 first, where are they? These guys, the 4 first centrifuge, yeah, and we can get these guys going first. So if I go, right, they're here, and I'm just looking, yep, that's good. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I might do now is just, once I've got the 4 there, actually, yeah. Actually, you know what, I don't really need to do any of this. Let me just change tact here a little bit. So we'll do 2 and 2, and then we'll just go 2 and 2 here. Yep, and this is going to be the first one. So first of all, we're going to do the uranium processing, and we'll be putting in 10 of the ore, and we'll be getting out, I think, 40 of the others, 40 of the not very useful 238, but then 1 or so, maybe 41 or so, but then 1 of the 235, which is what we want. So we need capacity to store quite a bit of byproduct. Okay, so let me get this guy going to a first enrichment process and use this to copy the recipe. I then want to pop in lovely ones here, so let me do one here and here just so it's nice, and then we'll come across and we'll go to there, and we'll go to there. Nice, cool. Okay, so that's good. Now let's grab some of these blues, and we can put these guys in. I'm just going to put from all of them, and I'll put them onto that side, so that'll just keep going. That's massive oversupply. But if we have a look in here at the storage, each of them, so some of these guys are full, and if we look in the second row, almost full, and if we look in the bottom row, I'm just looking at the end ones, not very full and fairly full. So that'll just keep coming along nicely. We only need one side of the belt, and it'll fill these guys up. Now I want to also grab some of these productivity modules, and I want to put it into all of those, so that should give me better productivity. Right now, what I want to do is have the products come out here, and we'll get these guys doing the same thing. So we'll do that, and you can't really see what's going on, but nonetheless, we will do this, right? So now it is starting to bring out this guy, yeah, and it's bringing out our 238. This is our 238. Now I want to be able to tell what's what, so I want to use a couple of these high capacity boxes, the highest capacity. So let me just use one steel chest, even though I've just made 2. And let me use that. Now that I've got my 4, let me now, and what we can actually do is I'm going to just, this infrastructure is going to hang about, so I'm going to have this doing this, and skipping this. This infrastructure can do this. Yeah, I don't mind a little bit, so we can extend it. This way, if we do it this way, we can actually build bigger and extend it and make it quite big. So they want one box, and in that one box is going to be the decision for everything else. Okay, so first of all, a blue is going to put everything in the box, and then I want a filter inserter. I want two filter inserters, purples. Yep, and I want this one, and then I want this one. Yeah, and I'm going to get myself this. Go up 3, and then I'm going to go here, 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 and there. And the reason I want to do this is, let's put that there. So I basically want to say, right, on this side of the belt, hopefully it'll put it on the right side of the belt. I might have to do some maneuvering here, but on this side of the belt, I want to grab, if I can, a white list of the 238s. And you put it on the right. Brilliant. And here I want a white list 235, the brighter one. Right now I'll get myself this, and on this side of the belt is going to be the one that we really want. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin this guy. I'm going to come up a bit and I'm going to spin it. Right, and I'm going to put my other 4 in now. But what we might do is just line these guys up a little bit and move them across, just to mix things up a bit, right? So I want these 4 guys, and now you've got one of the good ones, and he's on this side of the belt. So here, this is going to take a little bit of time to get going. So what we want to do now is use the blues and just say, right, insert in, yeah, and then insert in, right? And now I think, let's just grab this, grab the power. We can try and line these power guys up. So we could do that, and we could do this, yeah, and then we could do this and this. And now what we want to do is get these guys doing here. And this is in, so in and then out. And now I want to do the other process, the Kovarex enrichment process. Okay, and he'll start loading up. But he's got 10 of those, and now he needs uranium 235. Okay, and I just want one of them going at the moment, right? Let me just leave one going and don't put the recipes in the others. But for the moment, let me do this. Ah, look, we do this. I was thinking how we're going to get these guys on that side of the belt, but we can just do that. So now whatever it does, yes, because I want the 235 to go on the other side. So now what I'll do, yeah, I've got a nice little one here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to come in, and then going to come down, right? I'm going to spin in here, and I'm going to get myself this. And I'm going to say on that belt, I want everything to replicate, yeah. So it should now flow out. Now, eventually, the 235s, which are sitting on the outside of the belt, or the bottom side here, they'll come into the inside here. So what I'll need to do is I want these guys to be picked up here. Yeah, I want you with a purple to be picked up here. You're looking for white list of 235, the brights, and then you're going to put them there. And then I am going to put a box, another box here. Yeah. Oops, sorry, I didn't need to make another box, but I'm going to put another box here. And then I'm going to say, right, put it back onto the belt, and you'll put it on the far side just there, I believe. So I use blues by default, then it should put it on the far side. And we'll see about this. I need to do this and this, but we've only got one going. And so far you've got 10 plus 1. No, 10 plus... What do you need? You need... Yeah, okay, let's see about this. You're looking for that. Where did the bright one go? We got any? there was at least one of the 230. Have we had any of the other ones done yet? Not yet. 235, none. I thought we had at least one processed. But let's see when we get these guys. So they'll all put them into here. This is nice. I don't mind this slightly off bit. Now we want this to be, again, I'm going to get my self-productivity modules and I'm going to put them here. Yeah. But I'm only activating one of these factories at the moment. Although if I activate, this one should catch everything as far as the 235 goes. And I don't know how many he needs, but I think he needs a few. Okay, let me do you know what? I'm going to activate all the other guys, a second one. So with the, yeah, with the blue, because I want these guys to keep flowing. And then what we'll probably do, after here, there shouldn't be any 235s. After this point, they should be sucked up by these guys, and I don't think we'll ever get any in here, not sort of really down the process. So here is where I'm going to be able to take my nuclear fuel from, and then also at the moment it's going to be able to go there. So what I could do is I can say, right, always give me a full stack and everything else put onto the belt. But before I do that, I need a really good supply of these 235s. Now we must be getting to the point where we're going to have a 235. These guys are being enriched. Yeah. 0.7%. So far, I don't know what we've got. But let's see. What about you? Have you got any? No, you haven't. Should I start you up? So you've got your 10, and he's got his 10. I'm gonna put all of them in so we get going. I think I want to pave the shite out of everything. We could pave it all in this. That could be nice. Maybe we do that. Yeah, that could be good. Let's do that. Let's do that. So let's do this and say, oh, sorry. And then go shift, undo that. So let's not do that, or that, and go Control C. That's better. Now what we want to do here is, where am I? I'm there. So if I walk across, let me just see if that'll give us the exact nice. I want the nice. I want it all to be lovely. Okay, that's that. Then if I do, just see if everything lines up. I want the black lines to go with the black lines. I think they always will. I think they always will if I do this. And then I go up to here. And that's that. And I just go take that off. Yep. Oop. And just take these guys off. Okay, good. Okay, so the robots will do that, and that could be nice. Let's see how it goes. Have we got anything happening at the moment? Why is there nothing happening? Are we gonna get any 235s? I mean, these guys are kind of, the purple should show when we're gonna get a good one, yeah? I think that's right. I think the purple is showing when we'll get a good one. So they're both, so we might be set to get 4 of these guys fairly soon. So let's see. Oh, I like that. That's great. That is good. This is good. Okay, let's put some lights on as well. So we just stick some lights in here, go like this, just put them kind of around. Everything's a bit not symmetrical, which I'm not sure about, but I'm going with it. I think I should have knocked it off by 2, not just 1. That would have been good. So far, I think these guys are going to be, let's have a look. Yeah, we get in there with the purple. He's getting there with the purple too. So I think we're up for this. It's taking a bit of time. It's taking a little bit of time. This will start stockpiling here, and that's the problem. I'm just not sure. This guy's... Actually, they might keep flowing, but maybe not. So if we get this like this, so I might need to find a way of getting these guys into a box so they can stockpile. But it's the oversupply of these that we're going to have issues with. But let's see. We must be at the end of the purple now. Let's have a look. That was a purple there. Yeah, I don't think we've had anything so far. How's that going? Is this working? I mean, I think we should have some by now, but maybe not. Have you got any? None. You got none. You got none. And you've got none. Right, we'll have to wait and see. Maybe we come back and check on this and see how it's going. But so far, we're getting lots of uranium, raw uranium coming out of there. If I have a look here, this is the uranium field where we're mining it, and it's quite nice. Very happy with that. So it's coming in here, coming all the way along. So we've got lots of uranium ore, and then we're just not getting anything, are we? Okay. We'll have to see about this. Maybe I'll work on something else. So that's the start of part one, and maybe we come back and check on this and see what's happening. But I think we're going to get a bottleneck here. I think this will always keep going. This will fill up, and this will, once this is full, it'll always push those guys out. But maybe this guy, we need to work out how we can not get this guy to launch into here, because once this gets into here, see that one, then maybe anything on this side won't go through, or maybe it will. So once this goes, yeah, you're right, the conveyor belt still moves. So then the other uranium will just keep going. It's whether this box fills up or not. If it does, we might be able to keep it moving along and filling up with other boxes that fill. But we have to see. I think we need to give this a little bit of time and just see how it goes. So I think that could be quite nice. Now, I'm thinking for the rest of the episode, what we might do is we might go ahead and start a module factory. So let me have a quick look at moduling and we'll see, because the modules are great, but I want to get to the level 3 modules. So if we look at the speed modules, and I probably use speed and then productivities, but speed is 5 red, 5 green, 5 red, and that makes a level 1. And then level 2, it takes 4 plus 5 and then the 5 of the blues. And then the third one is the red and the blues as well. So we need just access to basically green, red and blues. Yeah, and then we can make the modules. So this is going to be a layered factory. And what we can do is we can do speed once, and then we can build. We know we're only going to use speed modules level 3 from now on, and then we're going to do productivity modules level 3 as well. So with the productivity modules, they have the same ingredients. Yeah, just these circuits. So because we're just doing the 2 and not the middle one, not the efficiency, because that just helps to do with power, then I'm going to use these lines here and just go with it. So this is how it's going to be. Now I could bleed that line there, but I don't think I will. What we'll do is we'll leave a gap here and we'll do the factory over here. So what I want to do is I want to leave a big gap actually, and I want to put like this. Do I want to do it like this? Yeah, I think I do. I think I want to put one straight up like this. And I want them to go, yeah. Let me try this and see if this is enough room. Because then I got all this way to work back this way and then all the other way as well. Okay, so here I want a belt of the 2 products. So we want red on one side and then we want this on the other. So let me try this. Just go like this and then go like this. And then say, right, these guys shouldn't be here anyway. Yeah. And then we know, I mean, it's not the end of the world if we just do, is it? Well, it is a bit actually. So let's do this. then we can go here to there and say, right, you come out, you all come out. These are all triples now as well, which is nice. Yeah. Okay, so we'd have that, and then I think what we need to do is go, yeah, and for you, you can just go there, you'll go here, there we are, and we don't need to, but we'll just do these guys as well. Right, and then I'm trying to get this, which has to be here. So it has to be there, then there to there, and then we go up to here. Yep, so we'll have the two on either side. And then because you're close to the running area, you need to be there. I've left myself a bit of extra room here. What we want to do is say, right, let me see if I do, if I go, yep, put you there, and then run you straight into it like this, and then this, that should stop it. And now green on that side, and we can do this. This is going to be a little bit of rigmarole here because of this, but let's just do this. And then you're like that, because then you're doing that, and you're going up like that. Okay, so that would work for the two, yeah, and that'll bring you both up to there, yeah. Now let's think about where this guy is here and bring him across, and let's bring him right across now. I want him on the same level as this, so I'm just gonna go running across, yeah. I'm just gonna go like this. And just hit that without moving the mouse and go like this. Okay, so we'll do two there, and here we're going to do speed modules on this side. So with this guy, I want speed modules. So you'll be level 1 speed modules, yeah, and you'll be the same. Okay, so we do this, and then we go right blues, and output here, yeah, and we grab it. These guys, and we do under, and let me see if I can go straight across. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so these are the single blues at the moment. Yeah, and then we want them to come down to allow for expansion, and come down to here, and then go straight back up. And then to make a level 2, we need speed modules plus blue, blue and red. Now we haven't got the blue section at the moment. What are we using to make blues? Oh, we didn't even think about the blues. Rightio. Well, I need to think about this first. Okay, let me have a look at the blue section. Here it is. Sulfuric acid, and then that and that. Oh god, okay, yeah. I didn't think about this, did I? To make blues, we want reds. I think I can make blues just here. I've got plenty of room there. So let me do that then. Let me just go, let me make this and put you here, yeah, and say, right, you're going to be blues. And I then want to just put that, and then that like that, and doing the same with the rotation, and then just if I can with my pipes, let me see here. So if I go, yeah, that would help. That's not too bad. Yours are there. The robots keep me topped up. Then I get these guys going here and here, and then I go outputs are here and here, and this makes your blues. Although we're not going to be able to do that if that works like that. So let's do. We can just do this. Yep. Actually, that won't work. Let's do it again and go here and here. Yeah. Because that means we can then run the sulfuric acid down here. So let me see about this, here to here, and then let me go there to there at the moment, and then let me see. Let me see what we're doing here actually, because we need in the blues, we're going to need some products, and it's going to be green and it's going to be red. So green and red on one belt, is that right? I think it is. To keep it neat, I think it is green and red on this belt. And then I think what I want to do here, I have to do this a bit similar to what I just did, but let me just go like this to make this slightly. Right, that's the sulfuric acid coming in. And then we'll need to do, let me just put these guys in first, if I can, and it's going to be this line here, so it'll be this versus this. I know that's going to be out, you're facing inwards, and then it's here to here and there. Okay, so we'll do that and see about it. Great, and we know that we're going to now need some greens on one side, some reds on the other, and I think I can easily just go, let me move you down a bit. I think here I could just go like this, and like this, yep, yeah, and then I'm going to do a red, no, I'm going to do a yellow here, yellow to there, and you can just continue onwards, nice, and that'll put green on this side, and then red coming up and doing that, and that means you can go like that as well. So that's quite neat. Green and red, and now we need sulfuric acid. Yeah, sulfuric acid, please. Where are you, sulfuric acid? It is right there. So I'm going to grab myself another one of the pumps, one of the million pumps that I've got going for our train stations. And I'm going to put this guy here and then say, right, you can come all the way across. And then grab actually, we can just grab these endpoints and put them in the right spots. Not there. Then we should be able to go. Ooh, did I do an endpoint? No, that should be right. I think that is quite good. I think that works. And then let's do this. This. And we might as well space it out nice. And now we've got that going. So if sulfuric acid, and we bring across our friend here next. Now I think for this, I'm going to put him under the red, and then straight across, like that. Yeah, straight across here. Yeah, that's where he's going to be. And then to mix him in, I'm just going to do that, and that should be good. Oop, oop. Oh, actually, no, we can just do this. Yeah, no, because we got to look for expansion. So then we go here and up. We'll go check on our Kovarex in a sec as well. Put him in, and then this will bring the blues down. Now, at the moment, we're only using blues. I don't know if we're going to put the blues on the bus. I probably should put the blues on the bus because this is just going to be the expansion point, isn't it? It is. It is, it is, it is. Right, so this is this. And that's these guys doing level 1 speed modules. Now, level 2 speed modules, where do we put them? So it's going to be, they're going to be down here, weren't they? Yeah, I'll see if I can do this nice and easily. They're putting at the bus. Let's go and have a look at our Kovarex and see if anything's happening. Do I have, so where is it? It's here. Do I have any access? I don't. So let me run down and have a look. We can leave the module factory just a little bit later, and we can see about this. Because Because what we do want to do is go and have a look at the Kovarex, and this is the essence of this episode is to get this going. Yeah, see, this is just this path is too big. I need to take that off as well. So I'll fix that up and make it a little bit smaller. I don't think I need to make it bigger. It's enough just to run down on the thin bit. That's good. Do we have anything happening in the Kovarex world? We're not. It's only these guys that are going to be... Oh, there's one. There is one there, I see. So he needs to... So if we go here and go... he's probably the only one, actually. So if I can just go like this, do that, and now I've got 2 of the 235s, put him in there, they'll go round. Let's see if he can always get picked up. So you need to be output left filter for the 235. I don't think this is going to work, but we'll see. Try that again. Puts that out there, that goes under, that's good. Okay, I think that works, because now you're only going to get... So this will always block up, won't it? Yeah, this guy will always block up. As long as there's capacity here, this guy will always just block up now. And then we should get a supply of these guys now. So you should have 2, yep, you got 2. So we just now need to wait for this basically to work. I can get more centrifuge and just see, how many more centrifuge could I do you reckon? I could build more centrifuge and just make this a bigger line, just process more. That could be good. In fact, what we're better off doing is doing that. Why don't we get rid of these 3 for now, right? Let's get rid of those and just leave them there for the moment. And then let's do this. Let's go, yep. And we'll do 1, 2, 3. Right, because at the moment I think the best thing we do is this. Yeah, I think I want to build 1 more centrifuge, so let me just do this, and I'll go up and build it in a sec. So this gives me a few more sort of even numbers for the moment to play with. I want to give this nice little break here and then come across and get you going into there, which is nice. So these are all coming in this way this time. Hang on, we don't want that. That's not what we want. Stop that. So these guys are just coming into here. Yeah, yeah. Excellent. Right, okay, so we would then go, okay, so you 2 and then you 2. And we'll go 1, 2. Yep. And I'm now going to pick up these guys. Yep. And just say here, and then here, and just hope for the best. And then we'll do the same there and there. Okay, cool. So that's all going that way now. So now we're going to spin this. Let's just do this. Get rid of that, and then go here, and go up here. Lovely. And we need to just quickly grab this recipe and just put it here, and then grab our productivity modules and put them there, there and there. So now we should have a bit of processing going on. So that's a bit more processing that should all come through. It will increase the amount of these guys that are coming in, but it might be okay. Because what we might be able to do here is just build, that's a filter, and we can build another filter here for these guys to now be also put into here. And if I copy that into there, you're now doing that. And then if I then go, okay, everything, so that's everything there, and then we go blue, and we go blue, and we go blue. And if I get these guys, so I want 1, 2, I should be able to go here and here, and then Should be able to then put him. He's going to be putting it. I want it to be on the right hand side. So where are you going to put it? We do this. Yeah. So you're doing that. I want it here, don't I? On the inside. Or does it not matter? No, it doesn't matter. I want it to be there. So if it does that, we go down. And that's the same side. Yeah. Because it'll just put in the 235s in amongst it. The 235s will get put into here. This box here is the one that is then going to, as soon as it gets any, these are for overflow and they should hold a bit of capacity. I think that will work quite nicely. So let's see how that goes. I'm going to go upstairs and make one more centrifuge now. Let me see how many you're up to. Just the two. Just the two. I want to see how this works when they produce another one. Okay, so we need a bit of time for that just to keep working. Let's go and produce one more centrifuge and then see how we go. Then I think I'm going to have to make the module factory a work in progress. I think we might leave it for the next episode as well. So let me get that centrifuge going. They're busy structures, the centrifuge, and then we've got the nuclear reactors as well. Look at these guys, 500 of those. Now hang on, yeah, 500 copper plates, 500 steel, 500 reds, and then 500 concrete. So we'll have a lovely factory going for nuclear reactors, and that's definitely one that's best to be made in. I don't think centrifuges, because they're one-offs, but I think we could make the other ones. Well, we could just collect them all. I probably only want to do 4 reactors, but I need to do the steam turbines and all that sort of stuff. So it's going to be interesting. It certainly is. Okay, centrifuge. It looks like we need iron and concrete. So if I come across to here, it's going to be iron and concrete. Concrete here. So if I come along, yep, and iron here. Yeah, and there's the other centrifuge. I follow this lovely one down. While we're here, should we just control delete and just delete one section? It is just probably just overdoing it here. We don't actually want to delete this one, so if I go shift, do that, that gets rid of those guys. And then if I do this, that's them going. And then I'm pretty sure after that, I'm going to want to do this and just do this. Oh, don't know if I need to do, it's 2 blocks across, isn't it? Yeah, let me just do that there. Great. Okay, cool. A little bit of tidying up there. Lovely. Where are you all going from? Don't know what they're doing. Right, how are we going here? Are we still at 2? We're still at 2, which is interesting. I'm waiting for them to get stuck in this bit. But maybe not. Okay, let me try this again. Put this guy in here. And make you like this. Grab some productivity modules. And now you're all lovely. So we've got 8 of those guys. We now also want to go like this and just say, right, can you please also do that section? And then this. Yep, and then I'll click off these guys. Yeah, lovely. Cool. Okay, I'm just waiting for any of these bright green guys to go in, and then we'll get some robots building. Here come the robots to build. How lovely. The robots are now doing the building. That is lovely. We love when the robots build and do their thing. But I just don't know about this. We should be getting some Kovarex happening. Not Kovarex. Yeah, well, yeah, it is Kovarex technically, but we should be getting some more 235s. We'll see about it. But we'll wait for them to come on. I mean, these guys are filling as they're going and just kind of passing and filling. And they're not the same be there because I need this guy to filter. But if you have a look here, it's not filling one of these yet. It's filling between 38 and 40. And then the next one is sitting on 33. And then this guy's sitting on 103. And then this guy's sitting on 108. So they will fill up. And that'll be problems. But then I can just continue this alongwards if I need to and just have some rigmarole going on. But I think with the Kovarex process, is that Kovarexing? Yeah, uranium processing is the first thing, and then Kovarex enrichment is up here. Yeah, and then the idea is with the enrichment, as far as I can tell, when we get to this one, when we have a look here, the actual Kovarex enrichment process means that we should be able to put 40 of those 235s in, and then it'll take 5 of these other ones in the middle, which are just sitting there not doing anything, and they'll just keep stationary, but it will take 40 of those. So once it gets to 40, it should then dump out onto the thingo. An extra, it needs to dump out here, an extra couple of uranium. It's going to dump out 2 of the 238s. We're going to have problems there because we need to be able to put them. So we might have to move this up a bit, and then it's also going to dump out. Sorry. 2 and 41, so we're putting in 40 and it's taking out 41, so it's going to put a whole lot out there. So I need to build something on the north side of the Kovarex center, which then filters out. So we might even just have one belt, and then what we can do is we can have some filters and it will filter out, because what I probably could do is grab one of these guys, and as it comes out I'll filter these guys out. They'll go onto an undergrounding, and that'll put that back into the other side. It'll do 40 of those guys, and hopefully all 40 of those guys will come down into here. It's going to be interesting. I don't know what's going on. This guy's filtering, so we'll have to see how that goes. So maybe if it doesn't catch them all, then they should filter and just keep going around. And hopefully I can build that way, plus a mirror, plus that way, plus a mirror. So that should be working. But I'm going to keep an eye on this because this is going to be an interesting little process. I will just grab myself another one of these, another one of these. Yeah, nice. And let's just put lots in there. And while we're here, we may as well also go here. Just put one here, and one here, and then that's it. Well, I think this episode is certainly at its correct length. I think we'll leave it, but I am worried because we've only got one of these two. Do we didn't select it? Oh no, I think I've forfeited those guys because I turned it off. Oh man, okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter. I don't even have the 2 because oh gosh, yeah, I forfeit them. Well, we'll have to see here. I mean, this is interesting, this section. You know, it's not really. I could also do. No, I can't do that, can I? What I could do is I could upgrade this guy to a stack inserter and just see if it's going to do it. Now you've got that one there. What I could also do is just, this is getting a bit odd, but I could do, sorry, not that. I could do this and then say, right, just get them. You need to do it as well. So I could copy this recipe. This is getting a bit messy. And now because he's got it in the stack, so that should work. We've got the 1. So now we've got him catching at the stack, but we've also got him catching here. Here's 1. He'll pick him up, he'll put him onto there, and he'll go into there. So there's the second one. So that's good. So we're now back to 2. And I think with this in a while should do okay. I will do a bit of balancing of this. I don't want to do too much of this, but this might be okay. Let's get the Kovarex going. If you've got any suggestions for me on my Kovarex stuff, do let me know. Even if you got stuff for me on the module factory, let me know if it's suggestions for the next episode. And yeah, next episode we'll certainly be looking, revisiting this and also looking at some nuclear power options because it's good fun. Don't forget to leave your comments, like and subscribe to Stitch Up, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.